Welcome to the Tea Hut, the podcast for unorthodox entrepreneurs striving for success by going against the grain, breaking down barriers beyond the biscuit tin, revealing what property professionals and construction workers really talk about on their tea breaks. Join us as we delve deep to uncover what it takes to succeed and be the best version of yourself.
Boom. Welcome to the Tea Hut podcast, the Unorthodox Entrepreneurs podcast, where we break down the barriers that go beyond the biscuit tin, unraveling what it really takes to be successful and become a successful entrepreneur. And today, we've got another great guest, and I'm looking forward to introducing him to you. We have Charlie Xeni. Oh my God, I've said it wrong already. Fucking brilliant.
I knew it. I had
Listen,
bets on that.
I'm just going to fucking let you introduce yourself, Charlie, and just give us a little bit of a background about what you do, why you're here, mate, and where we met, maybe. Yeah, give us a little bit of an intro, please, mate.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, no, Robbie, happy to be here. I'm Charlie Xeni. I'm an SA operator. I'm a reseller, but in a nutshell, duck and dive, wheeling and dealing. I'm currently employed by a coffee franchise. I might not say the name.
No, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't do that.
There's better ones.
Mate, there is, to be fair. And yeah, I'm a husband and got 2 kids.
Nice.
In a nutshell, yeah, that's me.
Nice. So, before we get into it, what I like to do is, obviously, you've bought these with you.
I have, yeah.
So you bought some biscuits in. This is what I ask everyone to do on the Tea Hut, because obviously the Tea Hut is, as you can see, we've got big mugs of tea.
Yeah.
Got a couple of mugs here as well. And I always like to ask people to bring in a biscuit, because everyone's opinion on what a good biscuit is very different.
So I got 3.
You got 3?
I got 3 like top tier biscuits.
Okay.
I'm a big guy. We like biscuits, yeah. So mine is, the common standard rich tea. I have it with my mum, bless her.
Round ones or fingers?
Fingers.
Oh, yes.
It's got to be fingers.
Do you double or triple up with
Proper quads.
Yeah, you quad, mate. I reckon I've done more. I reckon I've done 6 or 7.
I've opened the packet.
Boom.
Half's gone.
Wedge.
Mum goes, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I've got to do a tactical dunk.
You can't.
I go 1, 2, 3, then 4. But if I'm feeling fruit, I'll go 5. So
yeah.
I've had like 15 biscuits.
Yeah.
So, and then number 2.
But you have to, because they flop, don't they?
See, this is the thing. Like, my mum doesn't understand, because she takes it with her pills.
Yeah.
In the night time, she's got to take pills, but she can't take it on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So that's how she got me into them.
Yeah.
I was like, Mum, but they're just gonna flop.
Yeah.
So it got from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4.
Yeah.
And I just kept going, right, what does 5? I was like, yeah, I have to do it in that order now.
Yeah.
And then number 2 would be the chocolate digestive.
Yes.
It's not quite hobnob. I know you guys love a hobnob.
I'm good with the normal McVitie's, mate.
I know,
definitely.
They're just too good.
No, they are. I love a chocolate digestive.
But then I've rang these M&S.
This is the one.
Dutch shortcakes. I'm not gonna lie.
Posh, mate.
Do you know what? My nan got me into it.
Go on.
Basically, we went round this particular day. And my nan's Greek, yeah. I didn't expect to have top tier English biscuit.
Yeah.
In her biscuit.
That's
tin.
a top tier biscuit.
Then she goes, Charlie, Ella, come. I got something for you. I was like, okay. What is it? She goes, it's a biscuit. I was like, but dinner's not ready yet. She goes, hey, don't worry about it. It's okay. She whips these out, and I looked at her, I was like, but yeah, it's got chocolate and biscuit. Yeah, it's Greek.
Yeah.
Or nan.
Yeah.
And I ate it, and that was it. Game over.
Oh, mate.
Game
so
over.
if you want to hold them up to your camera so people can see what they are a Dutch shortcake, and they are banging.
Oh, mate.
They're banging.
I'm not going to lie, after the podcast, we're going to have a few.
Mate, I'll get them out. Fucking I brilliant, mate. I like that. So that's a posh biscuit. That's a statement biscuit. Yeah. Like, you roll up, like, if you turn up on a building site with them, people are going to look at you a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll turn up with a multi-pack of custard cream for £1, and they'll be like, there's you with a little posh biscuit.
Twin pack, £2.50.
No one else is getting one of them.
No.
Nice, mate. Nice. So, nice one for bringing them in. I look forward to sucking into them. So just rolling it back a little bit, obviously, you're a aspiring property investor.
Yep.
What is your chosen strategy? You said SA. So just
SA,
people that don't know what SA is, just give a little overview of what SA is.
Service accommodation is you're taking a property, let's say you rent it from an agent, landlord, things like that. basically what you do, you'll take the whole property on,
Yeah.
bills, maintenance voids, all the rent, all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you, instead of doing it on a monthly basis, you rent out on a night by night basis. So you're gonna make more money. And people go, how can you make more money? How do you predict? Well, there's a thing called, do your due diligence, do your analysis,
Marketing,
things like that, and then boom, you can make upwards of £800 to £1,000 per property you take on.
Yeah.
In the right areas, has to be the right area.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know it was a thing.
I like it, like, people that don't know about service accommodation, the beauty of it is that you don't have to own the property. No. And I know that's what the angle that you're coming from, and in the industry they call it rent to rent. And for people that don't know what rent to rent is, that is basically what it sounds like, is that you're renting a property
and re-renting it
from a landlord and essentially subletting it, which technically, as we all know in property, is illegal. But as long as you've got the right contracts and the right insurance and all that stuff in place with the mortgage and all that stuff, it's legal.
Yeah, people don't understand, like, if you have a contract and you have the right clauses, they have the right...
everyone's protected.
Everyone's protected, and they have it in their mortgage terms.
Yeah.
A service mortgage.
As long as you're not operating it in an illegal way,
it's fine.
Then it's fine. And that's what a lot of people really don't understand. Like, and I think it's a fantastic strategy. I do think there's a lot of people involved in it. I mean, we spoke briefly about maybe the bubble bursting a little bit because it's oversaturated, but I think when regulation and things happen in certain industries, it often makes it better for the people that are operating to a good standard, and it sort of gets the riffraff out of it.
I'm so glad you said it, because there's so many people doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And it we'll have to swear on here.
Yeah.
So it fucks up the good people.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying, because you see these listings, you think, it looks crap.
Yeah.
And it's not selling, and they're going to look at thinking, right, I've got a one bed, but then that one bed's pricing at 80, but mine's at 120. But they're like, well, it's a one bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I've got the Netflix, I've got the appliances,
amenities.
I've got everything there.
Yeah.
And all they've got is literally
a bed in a skanky room.
That's it. So it's like a hotel.
Yeah.
But on someone's land.
Yeah. I like the strategy personally. I think it's a good strategy.
It's freedom.
It's free. It's something that I'm looking at getting into soon with Ali, my wife. For people that don't know who Ali is, I mean, I'm in new build development already anyway. I've been doing it for coming up to 2.5, nearly 3 years now, and new build development's a great strategy for someone like me with a trade background. It's like, it was. I always say natural progression for me, because I was used to building stuff for other people and contracting and stuff. But like I said to you earlier, like, since I've started, I've realised that even though I was doing it for other people, customers, contracting, and it's been really hard learning. So have you felt that experience?
Yeah, because I don't know nothing that goes on with the house.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not DIY. Like, I called my dad the other day to fix a plug. I didn't realise there was like 2 bits of plastic that extend from if the wall's a bit deep. I didn't know that. And my dad goes, what's the matter with you, bruv? I was like, I don't know, do I? But I know how to make money.
Why should you know?
That's my thing. Yeah, I don't. Even
leverage, mate.
Yeah, my wife is the DIY person. If there's a project, she's doing it. But when she says,
my wife's the same.
But if she says I've got an idea, I feel like getting out of the house, because I know I can't deal with untidy. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mentally, I physically cannot deal with it. But she'll do a project. Hats off to the wife. Yeah. Does it in 2 days. Flat.
Yeah.
So that's whether it's painting, whether it's taking wallpaper off, or something that needs doing. Should have an idea to be in her bonnet. Should get it done. But I didn't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that. I don't really want to know nothing about it. But I just know how to make money.
Yeah.
So that's how I
complementary skill sets, mate.
Yeah.
I think that's a common theme amongst people, especially people that have got a good support network at home.
Yeah.
I mean, like I always say, without my missus and what she's done for me, I wouldn't be sat here now.
No, if it weren't for the wife, I would not be into SA. And she's her goals. She was having a discussion the other day, me and the missus. It's quite low, her goals. Like, I said to her, "Right, you're such a good cleaner. You've cleaned the flat a few times. If we set up a cleaning business for you, we could do that. You take money from that. Yeah. Everyone wins." Yeah. "Nah, I don't want to do it." I was like, "Why? You're good at it."
Yeah.
She goes, "Baby, your goals are up here.
Yeah.
And my goals are down here. I'm not in your level yet. I was like, you don't have to be my level. Just understand what I'm saying. Let's do it.
Trust the process.
Yeah, just do it. Exactly. Trust the process. But it was, going back a bit, she got me on a Zoom call with an educational company. Yeah. And I was like, what do I know about property? I don't know nothing. Yeah. She goes, babe, you know how to make money. Yeah. Because that's all I've ever known, how to make money. She goes, just go on, it's free. I was like, yeah, free. Let's do it.
People
I don't like paying for shit. I don't like paying for shit. I don't. No one does.
Who fucking does, man?
No. And then got on the call, and the person who was presenting it, I got the bug. I could relate a bit. Yeah. And I don't know if you know, this is going to sound bare weird. So, you know, like when your arsehole twitches when you're spending big money? Yeah. It's simple, You know what I mean? Yeah. But I didn't do it. It didn't happen. So it felt right. So I paid the money, went on the boot camp, and fell in love with property. Yeah. But then I didn't particularly know what SA was until I went a bit deep dive into it. Yeah. And that was it. Got hooked, got mentored, and the process has been ups and downs.
I was going to say, how was that experience for you being mentored? I mean, we've spoke off air about our experiences and our opinions. And obviously, I'm not in slander, so I'm not going to sit here and make this a slagging match. But how was that experience for you? It was good to start. Yeah. But I do feel they literally, like these biscuits, they dressed them up, all good, sugar-coated it.
Yeah, but and then the contents is so, you have to do it yourself. Yeah. Which they do tell you to do it. Yeah. But sometimes there's not enough people getting you through the mud. There's not enough people. Yeah. After the aftercare. Yeah. So it's sort of like, right, I can't really help you because of this. Can't really help you because of that. But in a sense, yes, they're doing that. They're doing they're a business. I understand that. But if
you're not getting the product that you've purchased, i.e. the aftercare, the package, the dream that you're being sold during that pitch, then there's something wrong there.
Yeah, but they don't get me wrong. There are people within the academy I was trained have helped me massively.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that it was all bad.
No, there's a few people out there that have literally said, Charlie, it's going to be okay. Like one person I actually cried at over the phone. I said, listen, mate, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. Because what are you doing, man? We believe in you. Right. Here's this person's number. Yeah. I'm going to get you on a call. Yeah. And talk to her. I spoke to her. And she identified the problem straight away. She goes, you understand what you need to do, but how to present it is a different matter. Yeah. And then from there, it got better, but then nothing was really progressing. Yeah. And then within the academy, shout out to Neil and Jackie Dobson. They've now incorporated me within their own networking event. Yeah. I'm that person that is the first person to be greeting them. Okay. People, things like that. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to shout out their name. But yeah, literally at their event, the same lady was actually at the event. Yeah. So I thought, this is a blessing. I don't know what she's going to say, but whatever she says, I'm going to do. She goes, there's a free 3-day event around SA. I said, for 3 days for free, I'm gone. And after that event, 3 weeks later, I got the deal.
Oh, nice.
So I do believe in...
So when did you start your academy or wherever, your mentoring?
Mentoring was a year ago.
Oh, so you'd done that now. Was it a 12-month?
So it was a 6-month thing. But they extended it because of some technicalities. Yeah, in a nutshell.
Some technicalities. Yeah. Go on, elaborate.
So I got sold. Right, if you don't get a deal within this certain amount of time, we'll give you the money back. Yeah. So I actually challenged them. I said, well, it's been...
You didn't have that deal.
I didn't have the deal. Yeah. And they said, right, okay, we can't theoretically give you the money back until X, Y, Z, but can we interest you in another 6 months? I said, well, I know how much 6 months is worth. Yeah, all right, do it then. Yeah. I didn't really want the money back. I just wanted to see if...
You wanted success.
I wanted success. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about... It was actually me challenging them.
Just say, hang on a minute, you said if I didn't have the deal, I want the deal, so help me out here. Yeah.
I'm not discouraging the company at all. Yeah. but some things need to be fixed.
Yeah.
It's not. It is as black and white as that. There is no grey area.
Yeah.
You've promised this. I didn't get this right because you didn't deliver. There you go.
Yeah.
Here's the money back. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I extended. So it turned to a year. But coming back off that, I've not relied now on a mentor per se.
Yeah.
I've relied on my inner circle.
Yeah.
I've built around
who you're networking with.
Yeah. So it's me, Dan, Don, Rodrigo, and a few other lads who are in the SA world. Some are off AFL, some are not. But they're my boys. We call ourselves the salad group.
The salad group.
SA lads.
Okay.
The salad, right? It's it just turned out as that. So
I'm not sure I like the nickname.
Well, it fell into it. We've actually stuck it in our emoji like a salad, literally. But if it weren't for them lads, you know, I wouldn't have no one to fall. I like to be accountable to somebody, and they like to be accountable with me. So it helps each other out.
I think it's strong. I mean, having my business partners who I'm actually in business with in Goldbrook Homes, there's 4 of us. So to have that accountability from the other 3, like, it's massive.
It is. It's sort of like, why are you not doing that?
You've got someone picking you. I mean, you know, we're all for a common cause. So if one of us ain't doing something that we should be, the other 3 are quick to be like, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing that?
100%.
And I think to truly be successful and have progress in a good amount of time, to have an accountability partner or a mentor or business partner, whatever it is, it works.
Who I started this process with, Dan, bless him. He's been my day one since throughout this whole thing.
Dan Steele,
Dan Steele,
yeah. I met him at that thingy we in the hotel in London, didn't I?
Gloucestershire. Yeah, that's how I met you.
Yeah, I spoke to him there, and he was like, I'm from Stevenage, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, mate. I used to knock about in Stevenage all the time when I was younger. So yeah, he's a nice guy. I like him.
We had the same values.
Yeah, that's massively important. I mean, we spoke off air about how you present yourself and things like that, and the conversation cropped up. You know, a lot of people said to me, why don't you not that I'm a scruffy bastard, but you know, why don't you smarten yourself up a little bit? You know,
you're a dapper guy underneath.
Wear a suit and that, and I'm like, no, it's not me. As much as I like wearing a suit from time to time.
I love wearing a suit.
But when it's a wedding, or and even then, do I really like it? Do I really? I mean, yeah, I might look at myself in the mirror and go, yeah, you look all right, Rob. But do I like it? Would I wear it every day? No,
I would.
I wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? I really wouldn't, and I really, really wouldn't.
I did contemplate wearing about a suit today.
I don't feel comfortable like it, mate. Like, you know, the whole tightness of it, I don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I feel better in this.
With me, with a suit, it's not you're trying to hide something. It's how it makes the individual feel.
Yeah.
When I wear a suit, I feel like a bad man. Simple as that.
Yeah,
I feel empowering.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to mix the message to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got wearing a suit. You must be sick. Nah, it just makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I wear a suit,
yeah,
I do good things.
Yeah.
I'm not paying suit money because I volunteer at a charity shop.
Yeah.
And people go, oh, that suit must cost you £100 pounds. It cost me £1.50.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to spend a lot of money to look good.
No, mate, I get that, and I totally get it, and I just think it's just the way like it makes me feel. I feel like if I'm sat there in a suit and people know me, they're like, Robbie, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's who knows you, yeah.
And it's me, I don't feel comfortable like it. I like it for a period of time, like a day or whatever. If I've got to dress up nice, go to a dinner, you know, a black tie event, yeah, I'll do it. But I don't feel comfortable. Like, I went to one last year, and this was the first time in my entire life I'd ever wore a tuxedo with a bow tie. Like, and I felt fucking constricted, man. Do you know what I mean? I had these tight ass fucking pointy shoes on. Like,
they're the ones, man.
Nah, they're horrible, brother.
They're the ones.
Nah, they're fucking horrible, and I felt like a cunt in them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I totally agree with you. If you like how it makes you feel, and it makes me feel like an imposter. Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel like I'm trying to be someone I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Maybe in like 10 years when I'm a bit older, I might feel different. But right now, I'm like, look, this is me. I'm a builder. I'm a ground worker. Yes, I'm a property developer, and I'm a podcaster, a coach. I'd love to be a coach or a mentor.
Definitely,
but
same.
I'd love to be, but you know, I don't have to wear a suit to be that.
No, people buy you. People buy into you,
and that's it. People buy from people. So I kind of feel like the interest and, you know, the relationships that I've been forming, just being myself, are organic. Do you know what I mean? They're people that like me for me. Yeah. They're not people that like the look of me from an image or the way that I dress, or, oh yeah, I like him, he looks professional because of the way he dresses. Yeah, I'd rather people buy into me as a person than buy into my image first.
Definitely,
do you know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
That's just where I sit with that. But like, let's just roll it back a little bit, because I'm quite interested. You said, obviously you've got you're in a job at the moment, employed. Obviously your aspirations are to move on further and go into property full time in SA. We've sort of touched on that. But you said about you've always been good at making money.
Yeah.
So where does that come from? And, you know, your awareness around money, if you like, where did that start? When did you start becoming good at making money? When did you realise you had a bit of a difference?
Probably when I was 12.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Before that, in a brief nutshell, mum and dad had hairdressers. You know, I've always been around, obviously, cutting hair. Didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I made good money.
Yeah.
And we went to a shopping centre one Christmas, and my dad goes, right, to my sister, buy anything you want in the shopping centre, but no shoes. Yeah. I was like, well, I'm effed. I'm done. I love like trainers, things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, me and my sister, we done about 300-400 quid each. Yeah. If that. And Dad goes, oh, I've had a cheap day. He's literally wadded out 3.5 grand. Yeah. In cash. Yeah. And that's when I got the sense of like, right, how do I make that? Yeah. But then a few years on, my dad got involved with a guy who sold games. Video games, phones, things like that. My dad's always done phones. Yeah. But games was a bit new thing. So video games, consoles, accessories, all that. Yeah. And
what, buying them bulk?
I'm not gonna lie, some of them were back with a lorry.
Okay. Come on, mate. Like, yeah,
some were back with a lorry. Like, I was thinking, why is he getting FIFA 15
before it's even on the shelves? Ain't even out.
And he's selling it for £20 a game, and he's getting 20 games for £100. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. So anyway, but I quite liked it. I was testing them. I was like, yeah, Dad, they're really good. Yeah. But anyway, he's selling them on a market stall. Yeah. There's no like enforcement at that time. They didn't know. Yeah. But everything was real. Yeah, it was on the way to the games shop, but it never got there.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
he done what he had to do to put food on the table.
Yeah.
He goes, right, son, I need you to stay at the game stall. I was like, why? I said, I don't want to. Yeah. And he goes, you need to make money. You need to understand. It ain't just gonna always be given to you. Yeah. So, okay. But I was making sales like left, right, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. But if it was stickered at £25, and some 50-year-old man said, "Will you take 20?" I was like, "Yeah, cool," because I know what my dad's bought it for. Yeah. So instinctively, my thing was always to my dad, "What's the lowest I can sell this for?" Yeah. So you're not going to wring my neck. Yeah.
And we're still going to make money. Yeah.
And then I sold like half the stall.
Did you?
Gone. I'm 12 years old. Yeah. And they were like, "Charlie, what have you done?" I was like, "Mate, I've sold half the stall." Yeah. They were like, "What, a ticket price?" I was like, "No, what we've agreed before." Yeah. And then I was getting paid like 30 quid for the day anyway. Yeah. And me and my dad packed up on the way and goes, "Nah, mate, fuck what my business partner said. I'm giving you £100." Yeah. So I understood. All right, it wasn't my particular product per se, but I knew how to make money to work with people. Yeah. I'm going to get more back.
Apply yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then a few years on, I sold sweets, crisp drinks in school. I was that guy.
Oh, you were the fag guy.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't sell fags because I didn't smoke.
Okay.
But I sold cans of Coke, 7-Up, whatever.
Chocolate bars.
Meat flavoured crisp was my USP.
Was it?
Oh, mate. Everyone come to me for the meat flavoured Walkers.
Yeah.
I didn't sell the normal cheese and onion,
just
whatever.
Bacon and like...
Bacon, roast chicken, prawn cocktail, all that. Even barbecue when it was a thing.
Yeah.
And Chewits, all that good stuff. Yeah. And...
all the shit you're not allowed in school.
Oh, mate. But even then I had a system. So we had installed ping pong tables at school. Yeah. Anyway, I was playing ping pong, got really good at it, played a couple of years outside of school for a club. Yeah. But started there, but I had a system. Had the bag open. You take what you want, put the money in a separate compartment where I told you where to put it. Yeah. You show me what you got. Right, 7 things, right, £3.50. Put it in the bag. Right, if you're going to eat it here, that's fine. Yeah. If you're not, bugger off, next person. Yeah. And I didn't have to even look at the bag. Yeah. All I had to do was look what they've took, because I could see what they've took. They haven't like put an extra thing in their pocket.
Yeah.
It was in between points.
Yeah.
I never got caught.
Yeah.
But then I started trading jollof rice and chicken. This guy came in. This big guy from, I think, Nigeria he was. Moses, lovely guy. I was like, raw. I ain't got the £3, but do you want £3 worth of this? He was like, yeah, go on then. And we just started trading.
Yeah.
So there's people eating jam sandwiches and all that, and I've got jollof rice and fried chicken for lunch. Like, it's brilliant, you know. But yeah, it started there. I made what, £1,000 in 6 months?
Fucking hell.
Just by saying this, and I opened my first bank account. They thought I'd robbed somebody.
Really?
I was like, well, I was entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
I just said the word.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it. I was like, I actually am.
Yeah.
And then lockdown happened. Gym equipment was in short supply because no gyms were open.
Yeah.
Very.com, Argos, no one was delivering, nothing.
Yeah.
I started with £100, buying little by little by little, and then made 12 grand in 15 months.
Really? Fucking hell.
So I've always had that instinct. I wanted to make money.
Yeah.
And I love money. I don't care what anyone says. Money.
I think you need to
You do.
acquire a substantial amount of it or be successful in business. You've got to love money, man.
I don't see. I know people say, "Oh, it's the root of all evil." No, it's not.
People are the root of all fucking evil.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. It's people.
Unfortunately, like for example, this right. You need money to go buy that.
Yeah.
But you love it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't love the way you got it. It doesn't make any sense.
Money's just a tool, isn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's been since people traded camels, people traded gold, people traded whatever.
Yeah.
It's a form of a trade.
Yeah.
But we've now adopted it as currency.
As purchase, as currency.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and I don't discredit money. I love money. I want to make
a lot of it. I don't think it's the root of all evil at all.
No.
I think people who generally say that are people that don't understand money and don't understand how to make it and let it dictate their lives. And, you know, they're the sorts of people that don't aspire to do good things, or not good things, but greater things with their careers.
Yeah.
Right? They're just people that, you know, go under the radar, happy to live like that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I think that we need people like that in the world. We need worker bees. Do you know what I mean? Because if every single person wanted to be a successful business entrepreneur, then it'd be fucking impossible, because everyone would be doing it. Do you know what I mean?
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy.
No.
But people who are like that and don't understand the struggles to get to be a successful business person, business owner, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, they will just go, oh, look at that flash cunt. Do you know what I mean? They'll look at the successful person who's spent 25 years of their life or however long perfecting a career, or, you know, making a product or whatever they've done, and they'll just go, oh, look at that flash cunt.
But entrepreneurial to me is a mindset and a skill.
Yeah. There's definitely a bit of skill involved. I think
if you've not got the mindset to lose,
if
you're not prepared to lose,
you've got to be prepared to lose.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
and I'm prepared to lose.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose everything, but I am prepared to lose a substantial amount.
I would rather, there's something that I've said to myself for a long time, and it's pushed me to want to succeed more. I'd rather lose it all than have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Makes sense, yeah.
Like, I would rather lose absolutely everything I've worked for and then just go out and do it again.
Yeah.
Rather than just live my life with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because as long as my kids and my wife and me have a house for shelter, food on the table, things like that, I don't see anything else stopping me to succeed. And if we lose it, all right, I don't want to lose it beyond that point. Yeah. I'll be honest. Yeah. But if we have to go back to just living in a house, living beyond, like, you know, working, that's fine. I'll go do it again. Yeah. It's just how
you've been brought up.
I've been built.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
But it's funny, my mum and dad, when I said I was doing SA, didn't believe in me.
Really?
They said, we don't believe in the concept. We don't really believe in you. You just know how to make coffee and cook. I'm a level 3 chef by trade. Yeah. But I didn't want to cook because I couldn't talk. Yeah. They didn't believe in me.
Really?
Because they said your mindset's so effed up because you're too focused on your kids. They're bringing you down. Your work's bringing you down. You're not going to do anything with it. Yeah. And I said, okay, fine. Got home. I did have a bit of a cry. I'm not going to lie, because I thought...
That's hard, isn't it? It's like you've just been crushed.
Yeah, my own mum and dad had nothing, and they've set up £100,000 a year hairdressing business. Yeah. Who are you to tell me I can't do it? Yeah, you did it. Yeah. It's because you're not doing it now. Yeah. All right, my mum's still got the hairdressing business, and my dad's now working in the airport with me. Yeah. But it did crush me.
Yeah, I bet it did.
One thing they said was your mindset, and I knew my mindset wasn't where it was. Yeah. It wasn't. at all.
Wasn't where it needed to be.
No, nowhere near.
How did you change that?
I had to adjust. I had to look at myself and say, do you know what? You absolute twat, fix yourself now. Because it was with my kids. I wanted to give them a better life.
It sounds like you were in a bit of a dark place at that time.
Yeah, it was. At that particular time, I was in the SA actively looking.
Yeah.
But I had no money in the bank.
Yeah.
I had £72.58 in the account. I had nothing.
And you're working.
I was busting my nut at that coffee shop and selling on the side, you know, to bring in extra money.
Yeah.
But the SA deal weren't flowing. And I was like, how am I going to attract investors? How am I going to attract landlords, agents? If I don't fix me, I'm effed.
Because it's a people's business. They buy from people. So if you don't feel like you can...
See, I'm glad you said, because I know I'm really good with people.
Yeah.
I grew up with people since I was 2.
Yeah.
I was sitting on ladies' laps in the hairdressers.
Yeah.
Talking to them, having a cheeky little nap on them.
Yeah.
I've been involved with people for 25 years.
Yeah.
And I know the service I give to anybody is 1,000,000 to 1.
Yeah.
No one is like me. I'm very passionate about that.
Yeah.
I'll help till it goes blue in the face until I can. I will give excellent, for example, coffee. I'll make that extra 10 seconds to give a nice, pretty latte art to that like humble person.
Mate,
like,
I want you to make me a little of a heart.
I love it, mate. I was going to do a Barista of the Year.
Proper barista.
I was going to do the competition.
Yeah.
But they said I was too unreliable, but that's another situation. And they said, I was thinking to myself, no, I am good at this.
Yeah.
With people.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
And then social media, wasn't really active. And then Dan, again, I keep saying him, but if it weren't for this particular person, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I definitely wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah, yeah,
100%. I started Instagramming, pre-recorded stuff. Challenge came about with the property company I was with. Done that for 2 solid weeks. Basically, you had to talk about a particular subject in your own way to your audience on Facebook Lives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And 14 days went. A week later, we found who won. It was me. And I was like, you know what?
How did they choose the winner? How was the winner chosen?
They had to look back on the footage.
On the engagement on it?
No, it was how I presented.
Oh, okay.
How you presented yourself. If you actually done the bonuses. So the bonus, one of them was go to a networking event. Say you're at a network, but not just type it. Actually say physically you're there.
Yeah.
And with a live and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they said the winner was me.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? Let's just keep going. Then, meantime, I was still doing the pre-recorded stuff for Instagram. But now it's just, if I don't do that, I feel weird.
Like, yeah.
And if I don't do a live, I feel ill.
You let people down.
Yeah, it's like, no, I've let me 2 people down that see me every day. But no, and then, you know, just by engaging with people there.
Yeah.
But it gives me a sense of, right, you know what? Something's going to happen. All right, the property deals they are flowing, but not with the right people. I haven't found that right person. Right, okay, yeah, let's do something. Yeah, yeah. And I've had a lot of no's, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I've learned it's okay to be said no.
Yeah,
it's a numbers game.
You're one more closer to it. Yes,
exactly.
Yeah,
it's simple as that. But let's do something in the meantime, not to just sit there and think
and wait for things.
I'm
to
like,
happen.
oh no, nothing's happening.
Yeah,
let's do something. And social networking was the thing.
Yeah, and
now I live, breathe it. I love it.
Yeah, I think you got. I mean, from someone who's at like the start of his journey, I suppose, compared to where I am, it's massive. If there's any advice I could give anyone like you, or that's in a similar position to you at the start, or sort of the start of their journey, not totally at the start, just get yourself out there. Put yourself out there as much as you can. Like I was saying to you before we went on air about being on all platforms. Just do it. Like, you know, don't think that, this might not be good for that platform. It might be oversaturated. Like that's bullshit. Like, get on there, because if you're not on there, then that's one reach that you're not getting. Do you know what I mean? So
100%.
That's why for me, I put all my content on every platform, the same content. You know, continuity's there, and it's across all platforms.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether I get minimal interaction on LinkedIn, and I might get more on Facebook and TikTok. It don't matter. I'll just do it regardless.
Exactly.
I've
learned that, like, and the algorithm.
Yeah.
No one knows what it actually is.
Oh,
it's just a thing. It's just literally.
I think it's, if you get more engagement in a certain period of time, i.e. like when your post has been up for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, and you get a lot of engagement in that first period, I think that boosts it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if your post sat there and got like 3 likes in 24 hours, the likelihood is it's not going to show up on people's recommendations anymore.
No.
So it's all to do with engagement, when you post during the day, what time you're posting, when your audience are more active on your platforms. So there is a bit of a science to it. Like, it ain't just like a suck it and see.
It's not like perfect.
Nah. I mean, and it changes all the time, like trends and music and hashtags and all that sort of shit. It trends all the time. And I think until you've managed to build up an organic audience that will just naturally check for you every week or every other day at what you're doing, it's hard. Do you know what I mean? Of course it is. And you feel like a bit of a weirdo putting yourself out there at the start, don't you? Because you're like, well, fuck me, who am I talking to? Like, I've only got might have 100 people, or I don't know how many friends you've got on your Facebook, but it can feel a bit like, well, who am I talking to? Yeah. What am I saying? Who am I saying it to? Do you know what I mean? And I felt a bit like that first, but that soon changed when people started messaging me, like yourself and others, loads of others that have like said, oh, I love your journey, love what you're doing. How can I get involved? How can you help me do this, that, or the other? And one of my main values is helping people. So putting myself out there almost felt like at first it wasn't giving me any results. It did in many ways. Like, not just like, when I was looking for investors, did I just get investment from people? I also got people asking me for help how to find investors. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, there's no simple answer to that. No. The only answer that I can really give you is an honest experience one, and that is put yourself out there more. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all I've done. Yeah. Like, people say, how have you done this? How have you done that? How have you done? And I'm like, literally, mate, consistency, persistency, that's it.
Yeah, because I reached out to yourself. I thought, do you know what? What's he going to do? Say no, or I ain't got time?
Yeah,
whatever, yeah? So I thought, Robbie, I love what you're doing. I've watched, obviously, all the episodes.
Yeah.
And I was like, mate, this is great.
Don't ask, don't get, mate.
Exactly. I live by that.
My nan used to say it to me all the time. You don't ask, you don't get.
My nan as well.
Do you know what I mean?
God rest her soul.
But, rest in peace, mate.
But yeah, literally, I asked, and he was like, yeah.
Mate, I'm
go for it.
I'm not really like much further ahead than you really. Like, I'm not much older than you. I'm only like 6 years older than you, so I'm not much.
How old are you?
33. Yeah. So I'm not much older. And I like helping people, and if I can, like, I don't do it for clout. I don't do it because I want you to go, oh, Robbie's a fucking... I like that, but I want you to go away and be like, you know what? That guy's a good guy. I'm going to fucking tell other people he's a good guy. That's all I want. And then if someone else comes to me and goes, oh, Charlie said you're a good guy, can you help me with this? And I'm like, boom, he's given me a fucking good recommendation there. And then I can help someone else. And that gives me real... Like, that lifts me up to a place where money doesn't. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, money's great, and I love money. It can get you great things, nice things. You can do great things with money and create good memories when you've got a lot of money. But the inner, like,
if I'm not helping anybody, there is no point.
Yeah, I'm not a selfish person. Like, I won't just do things for the benefit of oneself.
But the thing that annoys me is when people, like, we're going through a very hard time now in the energy crisis. Like, no one's got a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's all in electric.
Yeah.
Gas, right?
Food,
everyone got to eat. But people are not doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
This is the thing. You're complaining.
And you're still laying down, taking it.
Right, okay, I can't afford this. Why? Because I haven't make extra money. Yeah.
Don't just wait for them to give you something, i.e. bring the money, like bring the cost of everything down, because
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, is it?
Because I follow Gary Vee.
Yeah,
massive Gary Vee fan.
Yeah, I like him.
Authentic, no bullshit.
Yeah.
He didn't do social media, and then eventually 10 years later he popped up.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
But the video I watch to this day on repeat, probably at least once a week.
Yeah.
If you want to sell something, you don't need to actually buy it.
Yeah.
Like couch flipping in America.
Yeah.
Or I buy and sell toys.
Yeah.
So action figures, Hot Wheels, anything car related. So I collect them as well.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff. You can just search for free stuff.
Yeah.
Online. And then go home, Do a bit of research. It's not cost you nothing. It costs you maybe a couple of quid on the bus.
And a bit of time.
Whatever, yeah, if that. But if you're complaining, time means nothing to you now.
Yeah, because all you're doing is fucking complaining.
You're procrastinating, what, for the next 2 years? You've made no money. But in them 2 years, you could have made £12,000 a year extra.
Yeah.
£1,000 a month.
Yeah, if you were channeling your energy into actually doing something proactive rather than just sitting on your hands and moaning, there's the difference, though, isn't it?
It is, and even at work.
Does it frustrate you when people don't share your mindset?
Yeah.
Like when you're around people and you're like, just do this, mate, and they're like, oh.
Because like we've got, I think, at work we've got my first investor. I work with him.
Okay. In your day job.
He was at my wedding. Yeah, he was at my wedding. I love him to bits.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, Matt, right? You don't understand what you've done for me. You've actually started my business.
Yeah.
I said, you need to think about that for 1 second.
Yeah.
And I go to him, what do you truly love, Matt?
Yeah.
It's fitness. Who got you into fitness? I did.
Yeah.
Because I actually looked good at one point. Before getting married and all that,
Where?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
When?
Like, me and him have literally swapped.
Oh, have you?
Like, I was the gym buff. He was, the non-gym buff.
Yeah.
We've swapped.
Yeah.
And he goes, I love training. I love PTing. I love all fitness stuff. I said, right, start small.
Yeah. Start your own brand.
I said, give someone some advice. Tell them to follow it.
Yeah.
If it works, next person.
Yeah, testimonial.
But then now he's gone into sports massage.
Yeah.
I said, good. Get on that on board. Do the PT. You've got 2 markets in one. Oh, I've worked you out. Oh, if you're feeling a bit tight,
Yeah.
do that as well.
Yeah.
I said, you need to think what you've done for people.
Yeah.
And actually act
monetize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, shit, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I won't charge you for this time.
Yeah. Business consultancy's free. Yeah.
But now doing what I've been doing, my mindset's changed completely.
Yeah.
And even my family, Dan, we speak every day, Dan, near enough. He's in Thailand now, lucky git. But he goes, Char, man, like, your mentality's changed. He looks for my videos for motivation.
Yeah.
Because
I love that. People say to me all the time, mate, you inspire me. And I'm like, how? Like, I'm just talking.
Mate, exactly. But that's the thing.
Do you get me?
I thought at one point people were going to judge what I say.
And people will.
Yeah.
People will.
But, again, if someone's commented on my post, you've actually took time out of your day to comment.
Yeah.
Oh,
share
thanks,
your
mate.
opinion.
Oh, I appreciate that. No worries.
Yeah.
But then people across, I live in Witham, Essex, right?
Yeah.
And I used to work in the Costa.
Yeah.
So I've built that network.
Yeah.
The old people, the young people.
Yeah.
If I see the old people, oh, Char, come in, mate, we'll buy you a coffee.
Yeah.
But even some of them have got me on Facebook. Char, you was on Facebook. Oh, mate, well done, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
You've watched me, but you've not commented. But
people
watch
silent fans, mate.
Oh, mate.
I have people comment, like, pop up in my inbox who never comment, never like a post. I wouldn't even think they'd watch my videos, and they're like, mate, I love watching your stuff.
It's mad.
And I'm like, what? Like,
yeah.
I can engage with me then. Do you know what I mean? Get them algorithms up, brother.
Yeah, but I've been introduced to a co-sourcer to source SA deals, things like that.
Yeah.
And I met him for a charity shop.
Okay.
Dad comes in to buy stuff for the SAs.
Yeah.
But again, me just saying, oh, what do you do?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my sons do SA, I'm the runaround bitch. I was like,
There's a couple of people I could probably get you in touch with. You might know them anyway, but we'll talk again after this.
Yeah. So I said, okay, whenever they're in, I'd love to talk to him. Anyway, this particular day he comes in, one of the sons.
Yeah.
But it's a son I didn't know I needed to talk to.
Yeah.
Goes, you talk about your SA, crap, whatever you got to do. I'll shop for furniture. I was like, okay. And then he literally, me and him were on the same energy the moment words exchanged.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Goes, you know what, bro? Right, we're going to get you co-signed.
Yeah.
We're going to do half and half.
Yeah.
It's all in the contract.
Yeah.
And it actually is.
Yeah.
We'll split the sourcing fee. You're recommending clients to me. You're challenging it on your platforms. Everyone wins. I was like, why aren't more people like this?
Yeah.
Like, he actually meant good intentions.
Yeah.
And he's actually acted on it.
And done what you said he's going to do.
Why are people not doing it?
I don't know. There's a lot to be said for that. I think there's a lot of people that are out there for themselves. I don't know. The mentality of people, I think, since the pandemic has massively shifted.
Mate, I love the I love the pandemic.
Mate, it was good for me because my little girl was just born. So at that time she was.
Yeah, we had a lockdown baby.
When lockdown happened.
Yeah.
When lockdown happened, she was 4 months old. Mm-hmm. So like that, even though we were still working, Like I still had work on. The guys were working outside and doing all this stuff, so we were still sort of working.
Yeah.
I was at home a lot more, much more actually, probably most days. And I got to spend that time with her when she was going from like 4 months old to a year.
Yeah.
And to me, I wouldn't fucking have it any other way because our bond is really, really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good for me. Like, you know what I mean?
I loved it. I got furlough. It was banging.
Mate, it forced me to slow down. Do you know what I mean? It forced me to slow down. And don't get me wrong, I'm 100 mile an hour, even when I don't have to be. But it forced me to slow down because I couldn't be 100. I couldn't.
It forced me to speed up.
It forced me to slow down.
It gave me that kick because I was doing the weights. Like I was on Facebook, no joke, on my phone.
Yeah.
My missus thought I was cheating on her.
Really?
But I said, baby, you need to give me time. And in that time, we'd done the kitchen, the bathroom, the flooring because of the money I was earning.
Yeah.
I would never have got that from my job. Never. That extra.
Yeah.
But then I was going out, no joke, you weren't meant to. Every day I was in my car.
Yeah.
Going, I think the furthest I went was, well, I lived on the A12, so it was like Ipswich to Romford.
Yeah.
I lived on the A12 practically every day.
Yeah.
And I'd see
empty as well.
I didn't know, whether I was, because obviously people caught on with the wage craze.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether they're going to renegotiate because I thought, well, we've seen you sold it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyway, I was on the road some days all day, 12 hours.
Fucking hell.
Hustling,
mate.
I didn't care I didn't care if the police stopped me. What are you doing? Making a living. Bye-bye. Like they had
up some weights.
Yeah, they had no, I had a mini countryman. No joking, one transaction of weights, I had nearly 300 kilos of plates in my car.
Well over the limit then.
Oh mate, I was doing the bouncing boom, bruv. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But that 300 kilos, I paid £100 for. That's 750 quid to me.
Yeah.
And I sold it to the traveller community.
Yeah.
Geezer come around, picks up 100 kilo, and I didn't know he was traveller community. You hear the things, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think, right, that's it. He's coming my ass.
He's got a tip of van. He's got an accent.
Right, whatever. And bless him, he comes in. He goes, "Oh, hello there, Sean." I was like, "You all right, mate?" He goes, "I've seen you got way around the door. Can I have all of it?" I was like, "Yeah, it's £400 a lot." "No problem, son." He just pulls it out of the notes.
Yeah.
I've made £650.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You never gonna get out with a job.
Nah. And I think that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur and being able to adapt and evolve. And I think that's a common theme, actually, when I say to people, like, what have you got to be able to do to be a successful entrepreneur? And everyone says to me, you got to be adapt. You got to be able to adapt.
I'm very adaptive, i.e. I can adapt to, obviously, the situation and people.
Yeah.
Whether you're a traveller, you're black, whether you're Indian,
yeah,
you know, Bengali, I don't care who you are, I'll adapt to you.
Yeah.
Your energy.
Yeah.
I'll try and do I love accents.
Do you?
I love them.
So do I.
So I love Scouse.
Yeah.
Booming up, love all that. The Bengali, I love all that.
Yeah. Nigerian.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love all.
Yeah,
but they all come in the shop.
Yeah.
And I see them on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And I now adapt to them.
Yeah.
But half my school was black.
Yeah.
1,500 quid, half of them were black.
Yeah.
But now, because of that, I love dancehall, Afrobeat.
Oh, mate, we live in a very multicultural society. You're from Essex, aren't you? So
yeah, I was born in London, but I got moved out when I was 2. So I do class myself as an Essex.
You're an Essex boy.
Yeah.
And mate, I love Essex, and I'm not from round where I live now. Like all my family are sort of London. They're all from London. It's a very multicultural society, and I love the way it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I absolutely love it. So where's your drive come from? Like, have you always had that? Is it something that you've always had from a young age, or is that something you've developed?
I've developed the I'd say like 3 things about me. I'd say I'm very passionate, vindictive, and rustic.
Oh, rustic.
I'm not
rough around the edges.
Oh mate, I'm so rough, it's unbelievable. But I get things done.
Yeah.
I don't do it maybe per se where the mantra tells me how to do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it my way, but it still leads to the same destination.
Yeah.
But ever since
that's cool though, because there's no in this, you know, property and strategy, there's many different ways of doing things, isn't there?
Yeah, like obviously, don't get me wrong, you need to get the contracts right. You need to get the legals right.
Yeah.
But how to advertise, how to furnish, how to get clients doesn't have to be the same way.
No.
Like every single booking I get, I will say, right, if you'd love to stay, please leave us a review.
Yeah.
But then I'll try and get them from the channel, give them the personal number.
Yeah.
So now I've got them on my CRM, my phone, whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
And then I'll message them, if you're in the area, let me know, I'll give you a cheeky good rate.
Yeah.
But then I've got a geezer in now, he's been in there for 40 days.
Really?
Greek fella.
Really?
I met him on booking.com.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, my girlfriend's here, it's all good. Can I have the apartment for a month? He only booked 4 days.
Yeah.
Gave him a very nice discount.
Yeah.
But I still cash flowed £800 a month.
Yeah.
Profit.
Yeah.
And he was here November. He had a month break or 2 month break and then come back again.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being, talking all the time does get you somewhere eventually.
Yeah, you got to keep putting yourself out there in all different aspects in any way that you can. I think that's a massively important thing that I did.
But yeah, my drive comes from 2 things. Well, we did kind of speak about off air. It was being bullied and the death of
your nan,
my dad's mum.
Yeah.
Being bullied, I got bullied for 2 years while I was in secondary school. I hated secondary school with passion anyway.
So why did you get bullied? What was that like?
I was big.
Big
I was
guy.
a big boy.
I was always a big lad.
I was abnormal with the food I bring in. My mum and dad are Greek.
Yeah.
I was abnormal. Like I didn't bring the
pita breads and hummus and carrots.
No, I didn't care, but I was loving it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what I grew up with. So to me, it was normal.
Yeah, yeah.
And this geezer, it all started in an assembly hall, and he threw this piece of paper at me. And at first, I said, "Oh, you dropped something." I didn't think. He goes, "Missed your big head." I was like, "Right, okay." And then I looked back. I was like, "What's wrong with your eye?" Don't mention my eye, whatever. Anyway, I found out he had cancer in his eye.
Okay.
And he had a glass prosthetic eye.
Yeah,
I saw him take it out once. It was literally a hole.
Yeah.
I didn't go, "Ew," I didn't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, for the past 2 years went on, he kept bullying me because of my weight. And it got to one point where it was near Christmas time, and it really grated on me. It made me depressed. Like I did want to kill myself. I did.
Yeah.
And I was out with my dad.
How old were you at the time?
I was, 13.
Yeah, yeah.
I was 13,
Yeah.
say.
That's a tough age anyway, isn't it?
Bruv, I didn't know what was going on
Yeah.
in my head, mentally. And he go, my dad in the car, and bruv, it was kebab night.
Yeah.
Every Friday was kebab night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charlie, come in, let's go get kebab, whatever. I said, "Nah, Dad, I don't want it." And he touched my forehead, he goes, "You're right." I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, I've got to eat a bit healthier,
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're chatting shit, what's the matter?"
Yeah.
"Nah, Dad, it's fine."
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a kebab in the end, ate it. Like, I just wanted to
Smothered it in mayonnaise.
I covered my tracks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in the end, I was like, no, I didn't want to eat that because obviously I got bullied, I didn't know what to think.
Yeah.
And it was Christmas Day, and I sat on the sofa. I got this beautiful present, and I started crying. My dad goes, "Mum," Dad goes, "What's the matter?" I said, "Mum, Dad, I'm being bullied," and that was it.
Yeah.
They said, "Who is it?" My dad smashed his face and all that.
Yeah.
And then my mum goes, "Shut up, let me explain." And I explained. And my dad still wanted to kick his head in.
Yeah.
But then mum goes, "Right, go to your school, tell someone you know,
Yeah.
a teacher,
What's going on?
what's going on." I thought, okay. And then we had period 1 and 2, 6 periods in all. So 1 and 2, I continued. And then it was still happening. Goes, "Right, fat boy, you're here again, are ya? How's your Christmas? You get like this, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, it was good, mate. Can you fuck off now?"
Yeah.
Goes, "No, I ain't fucking off, you fat cunt," like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I can't do this."
Did you knock his eye out?
Nah, bruv, I went to the toilet and cried.
Did you?
I'm not violent, but I
You're not-
don't
not
know
a
how to
fighter.
do. I'm not a fighter.
Okay.
I'm a lover, man. I love everybody.
Fair
I'm a lover, bruv.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And I found this teacher. I think her name's Miss Lauren. I didn't really know her real name. And I said, "Miss, I need help." She goes, "What's the matter?" She goes, "Why have you not told anybody?" I said, "I didn't know I had to."
Yeah.
And we got talking very deep. And she goes, "I think you need counselling." Again, not out of your pocket, your mum's, your dad's.
Schools.
It was school funded, 5 sessions, go.
Yeah.
So, okay, I went. Best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
She fixed me in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It was to the point where, like, you can't have 5 best friends. It's physically impossible.
Yeah.
She goes, if you do, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Any barriers, as in your home life. My dad was very not aggressive, but his was violence. He didn't understand me. He didn't want to know.
His answer to everything was
because that's what he grew up with. But then I remember sitting like how we are now. Like, my therapist is where you are. My dad's there. My mum's here. And I looked at my dad and I was like, Dad, you don't understand your own son.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I can't do this.
Yeah.
You can, but I'm not you.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, now that's a weight off my shoulder. I've took care of him.
I've told him that, yeah.
And I've told him. Me and my dad now, we're best friends.
Yeah.
But and that particular moment in my life, for a good 5 years.
That was probably hard for him in a way.
He didn't understand, but then I told him that particular setting.
Yeah.
He goes, shit, son, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then, we didn't really get on that much until, I started going
Hey,
out.
none of us are born with an instinct of how to fucking parent, though, are you?
No, I'm not.
No, mate, I weren't. Like, honestly, it's something.
I'm definitely.
I'm learning all the time. And
I'm definitely not.
it's hard, isn't it?
In that aspect. But then, had counselling over the 5 weeks. She didn't really talk to me, the teacher. She goes, "You need to do it. Come back to me in 5 weeks."
Yeah.
So I went. And she goes, "Right. How do you feel?"
Yeah.
So I feel great, miss.
Yeah.
But I need to fix still the problem.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to fight him. How are we going to do this? She goes, right, I'm going to book you in with the head mistress, head teacher, sorry, the 2, man and woman. Who do you prefer?
Yeah.
I said, the man.
Yeah.
I got on with him on a personal level.
Yeah.
Because I was good. I wasn't good academically.
Yeah, but you were a good kid.
I was a good kid. I was hard. He saw that.
Yeah.
And then pulled himself in. Me, him, and the boy. And he said his bit. He said, right, I've been brought to my attention, mate, that you have been doing this to Charlie. Anyway. And he goes, what do you have to say to yourself?
Yeah.
He goes, I didn't know I was doing it. He goes, I'm sorry. And then got up from the table. And I said, no. In my head, I was, no, I can't do this. I said, oi, sit the fuck back down now.
Yeah.
I said, do you realise what you've done to me?
Yeah.
You've made me not eat.
Yeah.
Sleep. I want to kill myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that's right, what you've done? He goes, I didn't do it. I said, yes, you did. You solely done it, you one-eyed prick. And he didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to do.
Because you confronted him, though.
Yeah. I said, you do that to me or anybody in school.
Bullies don't like being
No,
confronted.
I'm not going to hit you. I would never hit you. I said, Luca, you could probably pummel me.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care if I said the name, but anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But he could probably pummel me. But I'll do it the legal way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I won't do it physically,
Yeah.
but I'll do it mentally
Yeah.
and the right channels, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He goes, Charlie, listen, I'm sorry. I'm doing it because I'm going through a bad spot. I didn't mean to do it to you.
Yeah, it was just what he was probably going through with his own
Yeah,
shit.
so, like, mate, to have cancer in one eye, that's day dot, but don't take the piss out of anyone
Yeah,
else.
you were just probably in his eye. His eye, not eyes. In his eye, you were an easy target.
Yeah,
him.
mate,
Do you know what I mean?
I was kind.
Yeah.
And it sounds
Was he the
horrible.
same age as you or older?
Yeah, same age,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
year.
Same peer group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit not the cool kids. I didn't mind that. I was
Okay.
quite geeky in, games or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And he was the other crowd.
He was the popular crowd, whatever. He was like the bottom of the popular crowd. Like
Yeah,
Premier League, he
yeah.
was like Bournemouth, right?
Yeah,
He was Bournemouth.
yeah.
But I was like Accrington Stanley. I
Yeah.
was very low. But I
Yeah.
didn't mind that. It
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
bother
yeah.
me at all.
Yeah.
But then college came around. And this was my time to reinvent myself.
Yeah, because at college you're allowed to.
I wasn't spoon-fed.
Yeah, it's a bit. You've got that bit more freedom to choose
Yeah.
what you want to do and how you spend your time when you get to that.
So I choose to be a chef.
Yeah,
Backtracking a little bit.
that's all right.
I was a chef. I love to cook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I cook anyone. I don't care who you are.
What's your favourite thing to cook?
I'm French classic trained.
Oh.
So anything French, dauphinoise potatoes, chicken
Any
chasseur.
frog legs and shit like that.
No. Like, all like the dishes we had to cook.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm trained.
Beef bourguignon.
Yeah, all that.
Oh.
Love it.
Yes.
But my main thing is barbecue, street food.
Oh, yeah.
I'm, put me in front of a barbecue with meat.
Yeah.
I'm not a veggie.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm going to do very wonderful things at that grill.
God. I'm going to have to put you in for I'm going to have to hire you to be a chef one day.
You bring your inner circle, I'll cook.
We'll do like, because in the summer, I'm going to be doing another event with a property.
I love
thing.
to cook.
Let's do it, mate. I'm going to get you on us to like the.
I'll hold you accountable. For that.
No, definitely. That's why I'm saying it here now, so it's here recorded. Remind me of it.
Yeah,
and I will do it.
Now my things, but like even my dad, like he said he'd teach me how to barbecue. He didn't.
He's gonna try and take that credit, isn't he?
He taught me how to light the fire.
Yeah.
But in regarding cooking, I go to their house. Yeah, Charlie, we'll just cook.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Me and my mum, we can't be in the kitchen together.
Oh, really?
We can't. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
If she's round for Christmas...
She thinks she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, but it's so funny. Mum goes, on Christmas Day, hi, Charlie. Goes in the living room, don't move.
Yeah.
She knows. She's very controlling, my mum.
Yeah.
But obviously, because the past things, she's had to become quite controllable.
Yeah.
To a degree. Yeah. So I said, Mum, you can't have control of this.
Yeah.
Get in the living room.
Yeah.
And she just sits there. It's so
Go in there. Get out of my face. Yeah.
But yeah, so I trained to be a chef, but then college was like, obviously, you're your own person.
Yeah.
And I became this persona, but it is the real me. Yeah. Talkative, loud.
You actually had that opportunity to let out the version of you that had been oppressed for all those years, basically.
Yeah. Like I'm quite, sometimes the way I dress is quite dull.
Yeah.
But I like my watch, I like my chains, I like, I love all that.
Yeah.
But you couldn't do that in school.
No.
That's why I do think the school system is a bit broken.
It is a little bit, yeah. They teach you a load of
They teach you
outdated stuff.
They teach you,
It's not relative nowadays.
No,
they don't teach you how to. I mean, where's the lessons on managing money?
No, God,
there ain't none. Do you know what I mean?
Or how to make money?
How to make it for a fucking start? Do you know what I mean? The way that the schools
go out, get a job.
Well, yeah, that's what they teach you. Go and get a job, train in a trade that's going to pay you a mediocre wage for the rest of your life that you're probably going to struggle on at some point, and then eventually you'll retire and die. That is what they teach you to do, and I'm not down with that.
Because there was a guest on Ibrahim's podcast.
Yeah.
Well, I follow that as well, but it was one thing that he said, and I was like, you know what, that's so true. So you're in school, it's broken because you've been told you can have a freedom of speech.
Which you can't.
But in a job, no, if you say anything, we're going to penalise you, black mark you, get your sacked.
Yeah.
So it makes no difference. You can't have a freedom of speech anymore.
I don't think there ever has been one. Like, unless
you should be entitled to.
Yeah, I think, well, this is. Do you know what I mean? You can say what the fuck you want on here. I mean, you might get a repercussion from it.
Who cares? I've talked the truth.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I've spoke it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, and that's why I don't mind what I say. And we spoke off air about our opinions on the property education industry system, whatever you want to call it, and our opinions on certain cretins that operate in that space.
I love that. I fucking love that word,
mate. But it's true, and they are cretins, and because they manipulate people and people's dreams, and again, it's a bit like a bully situation because they see them as easy targets, cash cows who come walking through doors with massive aspirations of no money down, use OPM. Yeah, it's not that fucking easy to use OPM.
God, no.
Do you know what I mean? It's not fucking easy, especially when it can be done. It can be done, but it's not as easy as it's made out to be. It's not.
Oh, I was lucky to get $3,000 for the first investment deal.
Yeah, but you knew
by
him.
A phone call. Yeah, but he believed in me.
Yeah.
So it's now trying to get that message out.
Yeah, but you already had that personal relationship with that person. And I'm the same. The first person that actually invested money into what I was doing was my mechanic, Pete, and I've been doing business with him for like 6, 7, 8 years now. Yeah. So that rapport had already been well and truly built. Do you know what I mean? Not until I actually got money off someone I knew did that give me the confidence to then go out and ask other people for it.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's not, it's not easy. And what I don't like is the blatant disregard for people's you know, livelihoods. You know what I mean? People like go into these training courses, onto these programs, and they invest every single fucking spare penny they've got available in a hope that they're gonna, you know, be able to go out and get these deals like they're being promised they're going to be able to go out and get. And like you admitted in your 6-month mentoring that you paid and signed up for, you know, they said you either get a deal in the 6 months or we give you money back. They didn't offer you your fucking money back, did they? They sold you a fucking lie. Even though you were happy with the outcome of that scenario and you were able to then move on.
If I never challenged them...
If you'd never challenged them, which a lot of people probably don't...
And I do say, whoever's watching...
Challenge.
Have to.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they would have been more than fucking happy had you not challenged that to let you just go by the wayside. You weren't going to get any fucking money back. They were never going to give you your physical liquid money back, were they? No. What they did offer you was a further 6 months mentoring at the price that you'd bought into originally. So in your head...
So you break down, you think, you know what, actually, that mentorship shouldn't have been the money I paid in the
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. So then you've just got a year's mentoring at a fucking 6-month price when... You know what I mean?
So, yeah, so bullying is definitely my first thing. And death. I watched my dad's mum die from cancer, lung lymphs, I believe. 5 days in the hospice. I was there. I said to work, you could sack me. I don't care. I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
They were like, no, for the first time, boss actually said, no, we understand.
Yeah.
Don't get wrong, they did check on me. Oh, where are you?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm still
here.
Still at the fucking home, you cunts.
Yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
You know, they were respectable. And, 7th July 2018, at 10:46, she passed.
Bless.
But I never forget what she said. She goes, Charlie Moore, listen, do what you need to do and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And it just stayed.
Yeah.
I had a chat with her, bless her. As they say, like when people like to die, they're the most happiest and they've seen everybody and then they die.
Yeah.
It was then when I thought, no, death is imminent.
To anyone.
To anybody. You're not invincible, whether you're fucking Usain Bolt, the fittest man, the fittest man on the planet, don't matter. If you're going to die, you're going to die.
Well, we're all going to die. Mate.
Yeah, so that's a guarantee.
That's the only thing we're all promised.
But it instilled me, I'm quite numb to certain things, like to people's bullshit, to people's complaining, to people's this.
Yeah.
I got a problem, so have I, mate. But I don't need to voice it. Yeah. What am I looking for? Gratitude.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, your life is shit, mate.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear it.
So is everyone else's.
I don't need to exactly. I don't need to hear it.
Yeah.
If you're not going to benefit me, I don't care about your money.
Yeah.
If you're not going to benefit me, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever you want to say, yeah? I won't chat to you.
Yeah.
There's no point.
No, I get you.
I hate the random chats. How's life?
Yeah. Same as it was fucking last year.
Have you got a house over your head? Yes. Have you got food on the table? Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, what more do you need?
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you on that, and I wish other people were the same.
I do. It's just it frustrates me. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't positive at the start. I wasn't. I've grew to be positive, and it's helped me massively. Like I'm okay. I've only got one property deal at the moment over a year.
Yeah.
Yes, it's annoying, but am I doing something about it? Yes, I'm looking for more deals.
Yeah, you'll get there.
That's fine. And if people hearing me now, I am a nice guy. I wouldn't do anything
Give
wrong.
me money.
Give us money, bro. But no, it's. I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
And if it means I'm a bit rustic about it, so be it.
But that's just.
I'm authentic.
A bit like me. I'm the same. Like I'm not a nice cookie cut. I'm rough around the edges. I am what I am, and I think, like I said to you earlier, people buy from people. And if someone's going to want to invest in you from you being authentic, then fucking happy days because they're bought into you.
Yeah.
Whereas
that's what I would want.
Yeah. If you're putting on a front and you're, selling yourself off as something you're not, then people will see that straight away.
Yeah.
And that's going to ultimately damage you further in the long run than it would you being authentic and getting a small
100%.
and growing at a slower rate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So what if there's anyone out there that's sort of in your position or maybe just at the start of their journey, whether it be SA or whatever strategy in property they're doing. Maybe it might not even be property; it might even be business. Because
General.
just generally, do you know what I mean? Who are in a position where they want to do better. You know, what advice would you give if there's anyone out there that can resonate with your story?
Don't give up.
If there's like 3 bits of advice you could give someone, what would that be?
Well, don't give up.
Yeah.
Fuck anybody who don't believe in you.
Yeah.
And believe in what you're doing.
Believe in yourself.
It starts with you.
That's the one thing I would say to anyone that's got me here. Is self-belief. I never give a fuck what anyone else. And
then again, there's a fourth one though, asking for help.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Oh mate, it's leveraging.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, okay.
But numbers are very good at.
Yeah.
So it's like,
don't necessarily. You don't have to be good at everything, do you?
I don't want to be good at everything.
No, you haven't got to be, because I think when you're trying to be good at everything, you're never going to be good at everything. No, so why are you trying to be?
There's no point. I'm not good at reading a book.
Yeah.
I'll listen to an audio.
Yeah.
You know,
there's other ways and means of doing it.
You know, there's a contract to be read. Baby, can you read it for me?
Yeah, read it to me.
Fine.
Yeah.
You know, my mum, you know, can you help me with this? Yeah, cool. Dad, can you help me with this? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
As soon as they need something, sometimes I'm like, but in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, right, cool, I'll do it for you, no problem.
Yeah. So where's your journey taking you? Like, if you could say, right, this is where I want to be, you know, use this as your like accountability milestone. You can listen back. You can listen back on this podcast in however many years you want, because it's always going to be there. So if you're going to look at your, you know, if you're going to look back on this on the 12th of March, 2028, in 5 years' time, where do you want to be?
So I want to be 100% a major property investor.
Yeah.
Whether it's in SA, BRRs, HMO, land development, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I want to talk on stage.
Yeah.
To whether it's MCing, you know, not like, you know, big duets, all that.
About hosting,
getting
motivational speaking. And
yeah,
like
I want to be, you know, I want to be them people where like I'm on a stage, someone's actually paid me to be here.
Yeah. To share.
I'm giving motivational content here.
Yeah.
But you know, if people didn't pay me, if I done like the odd beneficiary one, like in my local area, or in an area, can you just listen? We're not working with a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Whatever. But if there's something we're selling, you get a percentage, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that and be a mentor.
Yeah,
big time.
What, as in any like a
in a context, whether it's either motivational, whether it's business, whether it's SA related, I've only got the one deal. But
I think you'd be quite good as a general business coach.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because you've obviously got that experience with making money, and it isn't just property, because you've done a lot before that, making money and making things work. I think you'd be a good business coach. Yeah,
again, in fight, but I want to be at peace.
Yeah,
I want to be my.
You want to achieve your certain goals. You want to achieve first to get to that point. Yeah. It's a process, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to start it tomorrow, but like I've got so much other shit going on, I wouldn't be able to give any individual my commitment. Do you know what I mean? As a coach right now, because I'm so fucking busy.
Yeah, because once I get out of the job, I've got that 35 hours free again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for more deals, whatever. But if someone said to Charlie, can you coach me?
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, what do you need coaching on?
Here's something for you that some other people will probably find quite useful from someone like yourself. If I'll ask you this question, because I can't really relate to it, because I've never been employed by someone else. If someone again is out there in your similar position, doing what you're doing, working for someone else 9 to 5 or whatever hours are, shifts, whatever they are, and they want to aspire to get into something else like property, like you have and you are currently doing, how do you balance it? How do you? No, mate, I know how hard it is, because I have to balance the 4 different businesses that I run. So that's like being employed and doing 3 other things, because I'm trying to constantly divide my time up amongst 4 different things. Yeah. So how have you done it, and how are you doing it right now?
So
what are the key things that people can take away from this and go, right, I want to start a business, but I'm employed. How can I do what Charlie's doing?
Okay, so I break it up in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what everyone's got a day.
Yeah.
How many hours to sleep?
Yeah.
8. Okay, cool. Yeah. How many hours to work? 8, 16.
So you got fucking
you got 8 hours
X
left,
amount left,
right? But put attention to kids, wife, maybe it's shopping or something. I don't know. You got another 4 hours left.
Yeah.
What are you doing then 4 hours?
for a lot of people probably sit there and say, well, in that time I might chill out, watch Netflix.
Why chill out if you want to get out of your job?
No, exactly, 100%.
So my advice would be, if you generally want to do something,
analyse your time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just think, right, I've had enough. How do I get out? This is how I get out. Look for something to do that makes you the money to replace the income, then you can leave. Yeah. So I manage it very well. I've got 2 kids, married, employed, reselling.
And you're only 27?
I'm 27.
Yes. Yeah.
It hasn't always been easy.
No.
If anything, it's harder now.
But you've made choices, calculated risk.
In my head, I've got no choice.
Yeah.
I'm very...
And what I meant by that is you've made the choices that you've made to get on this journey that you're on.
But then going back to my 3 things, I'm very vindictive.
Yeah.
I go big or go home.
Yeah, I'm the same.
There is no
in between.
grey. There is nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're going to do something, you're going to do it fucking properly.
And if it didn't work, why?
Yeah. Because
it is.
Yeah.
Right, let's go again.
Yeah.
Different angle.
Yeah.
Until, like, for example, until I got the first deal.
Yeah.
Balls to the wall.
So you're saying, basically, just to recap, for anyone in that position, analyse your time and try and realise where you can spare time to do the things that you need to do to get on a different journey. Yeah. I.e., like, you've just highlighted that out of your whole day, there's 4 hours generally where you can put that into something else.
Probably now there's 2.
Yeah, but whatever it is, whether it's an hour.
But it's like if you're sleeping 8 hours, sleep 7.
Exactly. Get up earlier. Go to bed later. You know what I mean? I'm the same, mate. If I've got something to do, and, my kids don't go to bed till 9, 10 o'clock one night, which is frequent because I don't see them a lot during the day, so I keep them up later so I can spend time with them. I'll sit up till midnight or 1 in the morning. Fuck it. I've got to get up at 5. Fuck it. I'm going to be tired. Who gives a shit? You sleep when you're dead. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, same.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be lovely to get a nice 8-hour sleep every night and wake up feeling refreshed, but who gives a fucking shit? Get yourself out of bed and do something.
Because I remember at one point I was going to go to bed at 9 o'clock because I work at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Till 11:30. Yeah. That's my shift. Yeah. 4 days a week, whatever it is.
It's fucking shit.
Yeah, cheers, bruv, I know.
Sorry, but
you bastard.
But any 9 to 5 grind where you're working them sorts of shifts, you've got the odds stacked against you already, haven't you?
Already.
So you've got to be able to be adaptive.
Have to be.
Because you've got to be able to use your time that you've got to the best of your advantage. Because if you're not, and you're just sitting at home watching Netflix or you're just doing nothing, then nothing's going to happen, is it?
I don't know wrong. I do that stuff.
Oh, I do.
But do you know what it is? I do all my shit first.
Yeah, exactly. You do your shit.
I'm not saying, right, don't watch this funny Tourette's geezer online who makes me die. Yeah. Or don't watch that series. I'm not saying that. Yeah. I love doing that because I unwind.
Yeah. I need some headspace.
But for example, this particular night, it was 8:30 at night. Shit, I ain't done my life. I got out of bed.
Dressed again.
No, I put on a jumper. They don't need to see what's going on underneath. Just a jumper.
Not a fucking lot.
Literally, I put a jumper on.
Yeah.
Put my hat on.
Yeah.
Right, guys, today I'm talking about so-and-so.
Yeah.
Sorry it's a bit late, but never late and never up, we're doing this. Yeah. After that, I fucked off to bed at 9:30. But get all your shit sorted. Yeah. You do sleep when you're dead. Yeah. I've been sleep deprived for the last 5 years with having kids.
Long time. So again, analyse your time. Yes. Realise where you can spend your time doing things that you need to do to get onto your journey.
Yes.
Yeah, and then and realise what you've got to do. Don't just be shooting in the dark thinking, "Oh, I've got to do this." Like,
if you've got a figure you want to hit,
or a goal you've got to get to, break it down. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Work out what you've got to do to
breaking it down.
Yeah, I am as well.
There's no point going, right, I want to make 10 grand. Well, how are you going to make 1? Yeah. How are you going to make 2? How are you going to make 3?
Yeah, definitely.
Have to break it down.
Yeah, you got to break it down. So compartmentalise your diary. Look at your time and where you're spending it most efficiently. Try and divvy that time up. Yeah, like you said. Anything else? What about leverage?
Massively.
Asking other people, like you've admitted, and I'll admit that I'm not good at everything, and I won't ever be. So the key for me, and giving advice in this scenario for people is understand really early on what you're good at and what you're not.
Highlight immediately,
straight away.
I'm not good at reading,
and be honest with yourself, innit? Don't try and sit there. And you need to look in the mirror and actually say, right, come on.
I've done that so many times.
What are you good at? What are you bad at?
I make sure no one's at home because I like to on my own. I'm like, Charlie, what are you actually good at?
Yeah.
This. What are you bad at? Everything else.
Yeah. Don't do that shit.
But I value, again, my car journey to work.
Yeah.
Half an hour there, half hour back.
Yeah.
So now you've got an hour.
Yeah.
So that's my motivational content.
Audiobooks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So motivational content is my massive thing.
Yeah.
Positivity.
Yeah.
Essay related. I'll pick a thing.
Yeah.
Whether it's listening to the Tea Hut, whether it's listening to Need Succeed.
That'll be your time.
That's my.
That's good. I mean, a lot of people. That's a good bit of advice to people like, when you're doing things like you're traveling or.
I think you don't have to read. This is the funny. This is what you think.
You don't have to read to learn.
People think, they don't really care what you're saying. They're not actually looking at you. You could just be in the car with them.
Yeah. And
they're hearing you. They don't have to see your butter's ugly face.
No,
if
no,
you've got one, whatever.
No, they want to listen.
But they just want to listen to what you're actually. If you're giving value, that's great.
That's what I would like to try and do here is try and give people pointers, like because we've had a great chat for the past hour and a half, but
is that how long it's been?
Yeah. It just goes, and that's the beauty of this, and just letting it roll. I mean, people always say to me, "Oh, how long is it on for?" I'm like, "Look,
how long's a piece of string?
It goes how long it goes for. If I feel like it's a bit unnatural, then I'll probably cut it short after fucking 40 minutes. But if it just flows and flows and flows, then why am I going to say, "Oh, hang on, mate, we've got to stop"? It's just no point. You might as well just let it flow. And I like I like to delve down into different people's lives because there's going to be people on who listen to this who relate to me, but they might relate to you a little bit more because they've come from your background and not mine.
Yeah, I believe I relate to a lot of people because I'm actually in the job.
Yeah.
But do 2 other businesses.
Yeah.
On the side.
Yeah, you're a bit of a chameleon.
Yeah, I don't treat them as a side hustle. This is a massive thing. Do not treat
anything
side
you're doing
thing as a side hustle.
Yeah,
you treat it as a business because you'll get business money.
Yeah.
You treat it as a side hustle, you'll get side hustle.
You're gonna
drip
drab, and you're not.
Yeah,
I get that. It's
like
trying
to
divide your time up equally as well. You're only going to get out what you put in. Do you know what I mean? If you've got something there that you're not putting really any effort into, the results that come from that are probably going to be minimal. Like
in a nutshell, I know we ain't got a lot of time left, but as we've kind of spoke about off air, I've raised a kid that wasn't mine.
Yeah.
If I can do that, I can do anything.
So what does that? I mean, what does that? How did that make you feel? How hard was that to do?
What, to raise another kid?
Oh, no. I mean, obviously, when you
or to accept it
mentally.
Very quick. I accepted very quickly.
But that was because you loved your partner, right?
I love my missus. She's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's like very to the point where, like, in a car journey, I don't know what's going to happen.
Really?
Like, someone cuts her up. You fucking cunt. And I'm like, whoa. Like, he hasn't really done anything wrong. But I love my wife to pieces, and she's been there through thick and thin, hard times, shit times, good times. But I relate it as this. This little girl, has done nothing wrong to me.
Yeah. She didn't ask to be put here.
She didn't ask to be put here,
Circumstances.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And if I accept that very quickly.
Yeah.
And when I held her,
it all melted away.
At 6:35 in the morning when she was born.
Yeah.
March 24th. I said, fuck me, I'll get used to this.
Yeah.
And it hit me. I said to my now wife, I said to her, we actually going to give this a go. We actually
bit late, isn't it?
Like, we was together for 5 months. She had the same, not doubts as I did, because don't forget, I'm coming into the equation.
Yeah, I was going to say, just to give a bit of context onto this situation, is obviously you met your wife, or you got together when she was already pregnant.
Yeah, 4 months pregnant, we decided to give it a go.
Yeah, which must have been hard. Like,
bruv, the first thing she messaged me, I've seen you around the airport. Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay. Didn't really talk for 2 weeks. After that.
just computing it, like, do I want this? Do I want this?
But then we got together, like, one day. We was working the same area.
Yeah.
We were talking for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
About unwork stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm looking, I think, fuck me, you're fit. And she go, and I didn't realise she
even
had
with a bun in the oven.
Yeah. I didn't realise she had an eye on me before.
Oh, really?
She goes, I've been seeing you. She thought I was bent.
Really?
Yeah, she goes, you're not looking at any other woman. I said, well, look, A, I was with someone at the time.
Yeah.
And B, when I'm with someone, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm very...
one-track mind.
Yeah, you might have some big bunda, some big assets in that.
Yeah.
But, again, I'm not with her.
I might look, but it might... That's a fear.
But even then, I don't really like to look, because in a retrospect, I know we're all men.
Yeah.
But that means I'm, like, thinking about that when actually I'm with someone. I'm quite oldie-weldy when it comes to that sort of thing. in retrospect.
I'm a bit different. No, I haven't got a wandering eye, but like I do appreciate looking at women. Like, I mean, I suppose that's society, pornography. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, like, obviously, it's different. Obviously, I work with women.
Yeah.
It's different. I'm not there to go.
See, I'm not. I'm in a man's environment.
Yeah, I work with women,
day.
so it's not like I'm not saying no.
Sure, you're getting ready to touch your feminine side. Now you're like,
but I am. But I am.
Okay, guys.
I've always been like that.
Have you?
I'm very caring.
Yeah.
But then being a dad has bring that out even more.
Yeah, because
like the girls are crying. The girls are probably crying at work. What's the matter, dear?
Yeah, come on.
Come on, love.
Listen, yeah.
Talk to Daddy Charlie.
Yeah.
She has a seat. We fix it all good.
That's a bit weird. You just called yourself Daddy Charlie.
I am Daddy Charlie.
You just refer to yourself as Daddy Charlie.
Yeah. I don't care. YOLO.
Papa Charlie.
Yeah. But raising a kid that biologically isn't yours, ain't actually that hard.
No.
I didn't make it. I'd love to have made it.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful kid.
Yeah.
But it probably, if I did make it, she'd have a few hiccups. But I love her for who she is, the little one, bless her.
And she, like we said earlier, she don't know any different.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? She calls you dad. Like, why?
I am the dad. I just didn't make her.
Yeah. My opinion on that whole situation is like, you know, it takes a real man to become a father.
Yeah.
You know, anyone could be a sperm donor.
Anyone.
Do you know what I mean? Anyone can do that. So yeah, I'll take my hat off to you, because like we spoke outside about my previous experience with a similar situation. Mine didn't work out like yours. It didn't end positively.
Oh yeah, everyone had their 2 pence. What you doing?
You're
young. You're attractive.
Yeah, what you doing? I was
like,
no, I appreciate what you did.
I love this woman.
Yeah, no, I appreciate what you did, because you make certain decisions based on how it makes you feel. You know, you did it because you loved your partner. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I respect that. Like I say, I was in a similar situation, but I was a lot younger. And in hindsight, sitting here right now, right here, I'm glad that it fucking ended the way it did for me, because at that time, there was no fucking way that I was ready to be a dad. No. Although in my head, I thought I was, and I was willing to make that sacrifice for that person, or those children and that person. I'm fucking so glad that it didn't work out like that. And I'm so glad that her mother made her choose her over me, because fuck me, my life would have been very different. Do you know what I mean? And I'm fucking so good, because maybe like, at the time for me mentally, I weren't ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, then again, I just saw.
I was in my late teens at the time. I was like 19.
Yeah, I was
so
22.
Yeah,
no, 22.
Yeah.
No, 21.
God. Yeah, because you're only 27, aren't you?
Yeah, 21.
So, hey, listen, Charlie, it's been brilliant having you on here today.
Yeah, man.
I hope you've enjoyed it.
I have.
Good. And again, I hope there's people out there that are listening to your story and how you do things that are able to relate, take some value away from that. Again, if there's anything that you'd like to say to anyone out there listening, one bit of advice, what would it be?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Simple as that. And as simple as that, isn't it? I never gave up. You never gave up. And if you did, you wouldn't be here right now.
God, no.
So, you know, take your hat off to that and appreciate your journey. Thanks for coming. How can people find you on socials? If people are listening now and they're not sure who you are or where to find you, where can they find you and where can they contact you and have a chat?
So, stand on Facebook, obviously, Charlie Xeni, my name.
How'd you spell that for people?
So, Xeni.
Okay, cool. Charlie Xeni.
Yeah, we'll go for that. On Facebook, but on Insta, I'm Xeni_relocations_.
Yep.
And on TikTok, I'm just Xeni Xeni relocations.
Cool.
That's how people can find me.
Sweet. So if you want to get in touch with Charlie, he just mentioned his social, so tap him up, have a chat with him. He's always looking to work with people, investors in the SA space. So if you want to get your money working harder for you, then call up my man Charlie, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you out. Again, thanks for coming down, Charlie, and thanks for sharing your story with me and Tea Hut listeners.
The Tea Hut, proudly brought to you by eGrowth Media.